Hey YouTube family, how you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. I know you guys have seen the explosive interview on Tasha K'a live. She had Avonte Wright. Avonte was the mistress of Boyz II Men, Shawn Stockman, for 9 years. Now, Shawn Stockman is very married and been married over 20 years. Now, I got an opinion about this. I'm going to share it with you with a dose of love. I'm holding the selfie stick, so I can't do the love sign. But I got to tell you the truth of how I see it. And let me know what you think in the comments. Here we go. All right. When will women learn? Listen, I grew up, my sister and I, it was just my sister and I, and all men. 3 brothers, uncles, my father, men. And let me tell you, I learned a lot about men just watching them. And I could tell you this now. Men and women, our brains are different. Men's brains are different from women's brains. Men will tell you anything to sleep with you. Number 2, men can compartmentalize. They can love their wife very much, be very much in love with their wife, and they just want to have sex with a side piece. Now, the mistresses, they call you guys side pieces, cum buckets, what a mistress. What else do they call you guys? I wrote them down. Side piece, cum bucket, jump off, mistress. You have a lot of names. But guess what, women? Ladies, you do not have to be that. You do not have to make yourself available to men who are unavailable to date you. You cannot blame his wife. His wife plays a different role in his life than you do. His wife is someone that he stood before God, his family, and in front of the law and said, this is the woman that I want to marry and I want to share my life with. That's the one that he truly loves. That's where his heart lies. Avonte, you were trying to convince us that you had some kind of love relationship. You did not. I'm sorry, you did not. And I don't care what kind of spiritual Israelite crap that you guys said. I'm not trying to offend anybody. But listen, if he is sleeping and he just, in his mind, that's what men do. He knew that if that's going to get him to sleep with you, that's the crap he'll tell you. Especially if you got daddy issues and you need love. Oh, they'll give you all, they'll play whatever role it takes to sleep with you. I remember I heard this phrase from a wise woman many years ago when I was young and stupid. And she told me, she says, Rhonda, men will fuck you before they feed you. That's deep. Because what she's saying is that they don't have to like you to sleep with you. We're women, we're the ones that put emotions on. When we get physical, we have those happy bonding emotions that are released. Avonte, you were trying to convince us that that's what you had with Shawn. You did not. And you had no right to contact that man's wife. His wife plays a different role than you do. Your body, it's your choice. How are you going to ever meet any man? How are you ever going to recognize a good man if you are going around messing around in relationships where you have to dwell in the dark? Relationships where it has to be in secret. Relationships, because he did not marry you. Not before God, not before the law. He didn't sign papers with you. You were designated side piece, cum bucket, what did I say? Jump off mistress. They got many names. And I'm telling you this with love, ladies, because we've all been there and it does not feel good. But I can tell you something I see, that trend that these mistresses come out. And this is the second interview Tasha K'a's done with a mistress. You guys are messing with men who are married. Married men. These are men with families. And if you're going to do that, how could you come out and publicly embarrass yourself like that? I just don't understand that. And I'm sure you guys say, yeah, but what about the man? Yeah, what about the man? He's wrong too. He is absolutely wrong. But the wife, you have no right to push your issues with this man. You were meeting with him in the dark, under a viaduct. A dark, you know how bats live under the viaduct? You guys are having, you've heard that phrase, you're as sick as your secret. If you got to meet in the dark and in secret, you know something's wrong. But to bring that man's wife in it, like she has to know. Don't you think she knows her husband? And no, you do not know her husband better than she does. That's your ego talking. So listen, ladies, stop being these guys' side piece, cum buckets, jump offs. Stop being easily available to these guys, because they are not confused. They can compartmentalize, and they may like screwing you, but it don't mean that they will feed you. And you already said, Avonte, that he never gave you anything, like buy you shit, like buy you purses and stuff. But you better believe, but you gave him money. So you better believe, though, that his wife is the one probably sitting at home, taking care of her children, trying to raise her family. And he's taking care of that home. You better believe that. So listen, ladies, listen, Tasha, great interview. But these mistresses, I think, is so sad. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to be a 55-year-old woman and see these young girls out there grinning like you don't have a story to tell like this. This is stuff you need to be talking to your therapist about, so you don't make the same mistake again. Because there's nothing cute about it. Several things. You let this man use you like a dirty rag. That's one thing. Second thing is that you are hurting a marriage, and by contacting his wife or even coming out with it, you are adding to the pain in this family's lives. Now, he's got his own cross to bear, but we're talking about you right now, and young ladies, about letting men pick all over your bodies. Stop it. That's not cute. This whole slut shame walk and all that stuff, stop, just so you can be on TV. Stop it, okay? You deserve better, ladies. All right, I'm rambling on. I hope you get something from this video. Congratulations. If you haven't seen Tasha K'a's video, take a look at it with this guy's Shawn Stockman's mistress. I found it very sad. I'm sorry. I found it very, very sad. And if I was her mother or her sister or her aunt or her cousin, I mean, my heart would be breaking, because I don't think this is something you want. No. We make mistakes in our lives. I know my generation, we make mistakes in our lives. And guess what? We try to learn from it. We don't go and vocalize it to the whole world on TV for them to see. It's nobody's business. Go take care, stay in your lane, and take care of your own business. All right, guys, I hope you get some from this video. I love you, and I'll chat with you soon. Ciao. Mwah.